Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena stream. Today, we are going to draft some Secrets of Strixhaven. Quickly before we get started, though, just a fast reminder, this stream is brought to you by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can order Secrets of Strixhaven there. You can also pre-order Marvel's Superheroes products, or find any number of other great items on their website, magic-related and otherwise. Remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the US. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, just check out the description or the comment section below. I will have links in both of those places. Right now, it's only in the description, but if you're watching this on the replay, once I'm done streaming, I'll put it in the comment section as well. So, all right. Also, too, before we get started, I do want to say thank you to one of our silver patrons, and that is Paul B. Paul, thank you for your support on Patreon. I truly could not do this without viewers like yourself, so thank you, Paul. Truly, truly appreciate that support. Thank you very much. And now, without any further ado, let's head over to Arena. And quickly before we get started, to another thing I wanted to mention, because I know I have been getting several questions about the Market Watch. I'm still working on cutting out some time to be able to put together a good Market Watch video. So it's been a few weeks since I've been able to do one. Just had some family issues that have taken a lot of time, unfortunately, right now. So in the meantime, I'm going to do some shorter things like these streams. These streams are easy because I can just play for an hour, 2 hours, whatever, and then it's just kind of done. And also, it does give me the opportunity to still chat with the folks online and stuff when you come in. And if you have questions, we can talk about whatever. But so I'll still be putting out something so that I don't disappear on y'all. And hopefully soon, I will have a Market Watch video. We'll see, maybe within the next week or two, hopefully. So stay tuned. That should be coming back very shortly. I enjoy doing them. They do take a lot of time, though, and that's the big issue, all the research time and everything. So, all right. With that being said, shall we see what see what we get today with Secrets of Strixhaven? I haven't played a ton since last week. I played a few times just to try to wrap my head around this format. It's a tough one, though, and it has shifted considerably over the last couple of weeks. A lot of 4 or 5 color decks now are kind of they are the most powerful deck if you can get it at the draft table. If you can't, you're kind of in trouble. You kind of want to go for a lore hold, I think, if you can't get the multicolors. Or lore hold base with probably a splash of a third color. Getting a third color in there is critical too. So, all right, Mana Sculpt, not the best rare to open. I mean, it's good if you're going for maybe like the Prismari instant deck. There's nothing really amazing here. There's Burst Lightning, which would keep us somewhat open. This can be quite good for the lore hold deck, the Garrison Excavator. So I might just take that and just see what comes our way. I mean, passing Burst Lightning is not super exciting to do if we're going to try to be in red, but maybe someone will go into the instant deck instead. There's a Terramorph if we want to try to stay open for like multicolor, but I mean right now there's no great multicolor cards here, although you could just take the best card, which would in that case would just be either Quandrix Charm or Burst Lightning for that deck maybe. But anyway, Steal the Show. Target player discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Steal the Show deals damage equal to the number of instant sorceries. Okay, so more of an instant sorcery thing. This is quite good for lore hold, so we're probably just going to take that, try to cut that off perhaps. And yeah, I mean, a couple good lore hold cards to open up. Hey Tommy, welcome. Good to see you. Couple good cards for that build. This is good for multicolor, also good 2-drop for lore hold as well. This can be good. It depends on your lore hold deck, or any deck, I suppose. If you have good enters the battlefield effects, then that will be good. If you don't, not going to be so good. Johnny's Response is good removal. We'll probably go with the Johnny's Response here over the Goblin Glass Wright, just because we want to make sure we're pushing in, taking that removal in white when we see it. We've already passed a Burst Lightning, so yeah, we'll just take that. Thank you very much, Tommy. Yes, things are good. It's just, we just had a lot of stuff going on, that kind of popped up, and which took time, but everyone's okay, which is good, of course. So, hopefully sooner than later, I'll have a Market Watch video again and be able to get back kind of on the schedule. So thank you for asking, though. I appreciate that. All right. So here we have Ascendant's Death Speaker, which is good for what Lorehold wants to do. We'd be passing in a Johnny's response. We already have one. This is a solid 2-drop as well, with a nice ability attached to it that can come in handy from time to time. But I think we're going to go ahead and take this and just really cement and pass that signal, hopefully, that we are in this deck. All right. Bulk Up can be good. We have another Johnny's Response. I may take that over Bulk Up, though. I don't know. Bulk Up is really good, though. I want to make sure we have enough removal. We're almost through pack 1 here. So I think I'm going to take that. This is a decent card. Again, hopefully sends the signal. I think Dig Site Inventory, Dig Site Inventory, I don't think that's terrible either. I think it's very playable, especially in this type of build. And now we are out of cards that are in our color. But is there something we might consider splashing here? And this is one of those cards. This is one of those cards. You got to think, red, green, and white, green aren't a thing. So probably if I were to maybe splash something here, it might be something like this. This, not probably this more than anything, but I don't know. We'll see. Hop to It actually can be very good. This is a nice 3-drop. This is fine. At least it lets you surveil when it enters. There's another Morphic here. I have not seen any of the multicolor payoffs. You may have noticed even the commons were all scooped up, so that's just kind of typical now. So try to make a good Lorehold deck, I guess, right? We'll take the Terramorph here and be happy with that, I think. It's weird that Terramorphs have not been going, though. Here's, a couple things here. Both of these are decent. Probably go with this one. All right. Again, just think about what we would splash, if anything, here. Those are both off color. Yeah, maybe something like this. But again, don't know if that's going to be the case necessarily. I will definitely take that. That's good. Sure. And sure. Okay. So not bad, pack 1. Let's see what comes our way in pack 2. Return this card to your hand from your graveyard. That can be very good. I don't like that it doesn't do anything on its own when it enters, but that's something. When this enters, exile target non-creature and non-land card from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may cast that card. I do like that as well. I do like the fact that this is a 3/2 first striker that has an ability too. So we're probably going to go with that over this. I don't know if this would wheel. It could, I suppose. This maybe will wheel, but multicolor decks may try to scoop a lot of these up. This will definitely be gone. This is first pickable, especially if you're trying to push the multicolor possibility. So we'll go with Practice Squirrelsmith there. There's this card, which is a thing, but I don't know if it's a thing for us. We don't have any ramp, really. There's also an Addictive Evolution. That's a really nice card. Graduation Day can be okay. It's hard to play something that does absolutely nothing, though, and then it really depends on what you have to play after that, which is also a little bit contingent. You don't want to also put all your resources into one creature getting bigger and then nothing comes out of it if that gets blown up, and the removal in this set is awesome. So I think we probably just go with this 2-drop here. not a lot else in this pack for us. I mean, there's this. But yeah. There's a Newt. I always like those when we're in those colors. There's Wander Off. So there's some good cards in this pack, just not for us. There's another one of those. It's also a 2-drop that's one color, which is kind of nice. There's another Daydream. I don't really feel like we have the Daydream. I mean, this does something when it enters, right? And also itself has Flashback, which could come in handy. We haven't seen any of the things in these colors that let you see more cards, though. That's a little awkward. Because a lot of times, again, the multicolor decks take those. Yeah, this is also actually pretty good. It went over here. I wasn't even looking at their card, but I think I'm going to take Elite Interceptor, actually. We have some removal here. We have another one of these, which is also solid. But we might just have to take this, because we have no ways of seeing extra cards right now. And we're passing some good things here. I mean, another one of those is fine. This is good. We have one already. We don't want to get too top-heavy in this deck, but a second one I think would be fine. Probably won't wheel, but that's okay. Another good removal spell. This can be okay, but I think we need to see cards, so we're going to see cards. Living History can be okay. Tackle Artist can be good. What else we have here? A lot of things are just kind of all right. We could try, this gets a little more expensive as well, but it could be good. But I think we're going to go with Living History here. Yeah, this is a solid card, just generally. We'll take it. You know, this isn't a terrible 2-drop either. If we wanted another 2-drop right now, if I would take one of these. Like, it probably won't wheel, but if it did, I'd be happy with it. This deck, like, we have a few multicolor cards, but you know, it doesn't have to always be a huge payoff. Just a 2-drop to kind of get you going. There's another Tackle Artist. There's another one of these. We are lacking in the 2-drop department, so I think we have a lot of higher end stuff. We're actually going to do that and take this. This is also an option if we thought we wanted to splash black. We passed a lot of good black removal, actually, but here's another one of those. I think this is actually better than this. It also ramps you a little bit too. This did wheel, so we will probably take it. I don't know, it's another. Okay, we only have one 4-drop. This, I don't know if I'm playing it, but maybe if we really feel like we need something more. I mean, this is an okay 2-drop. Helping Hand, return target creature mandatory on the screen battlefield tapped. Perhaps, especially since we don't have a lot of, we don't have like any, well, card draw itself. This can be okay too. Card draw itself, we have discarded card to draw 2, which basically is replacing 2 cards, which moves you through your deck, but we don't really have actual true card draw at this point. All right, this can be good. Again, it just depends on what you have. I don't know if we have any payoffs for that. There's also Return the Favor, which I really do like. It's maybe not meant as much for this deck, but can still be good there. I guess that's basically our choices. This is a 2-drop. We don't have a lot of other ways to exile cards, though. I think I'm just going to go with Return the Favor. Maybe if that appeared in pack 1. Oh, this is nice. Stone Docent's nice. What else is here, though? I mean, these are fine, but this is what we want. This is exactly what we want. There's another Fields of Strife. It'd be nice to have like one of those, but we'll see. Dual Tactics. There's one of those. Oh, there's another one of these. We're taking it. This is alright. There's some alright cards here. Maybe something wheels. There's another Addictive Evolution. But, like, this is good. This is good. This is okay. Terramorph. We have one Terramorph, don't we? Yeah. I don't know if we need that, but I'd rather have the Surveil land. Good 2-drop just to gum things up a little bit, although we don't really want to gum things up as much as we want to. Although it's also good. We don't have, well, we got Heated Argument. I say we don't have a lot of big instant sorceries, which we don't really want in this deck, but you know, a little bit of damage here and there might not be a bad thing. It's a that itself is a very good card, actually. Here's another copy of it. There's also a copy of this. There's also this. There's a lot of good things in this pack. We don't need a ramp per se, but this also does damage the opponent. And exile card, which sometimes could be relevant. Although not as much in our deck, I don't think, right? I think we'll take this. We have one of those. We'll take another one of those. There's a Terramorph. This one would get Splash Blue for this, maybe. I don't know if it's worth it just for the one card. If that's the case, I don't know. We'll just take it. I don't know if we'll do that, but maybe if we get a blue scry or Surveil land like that. There's a multicolor payoff. The multicolor decks must have them all now that they need. Well, this is a payoff for things leaving that we didn't really have. There's also this. I mean, this costs 5. Are we gonna play all these 5-drops? Let me see. Yep, I don't know what it took. I should have been paying attention. Probably not what I wanted. Oh well, that's fine. There's another one of these, but I'll probably take this over the second one of those, and we'll see what we got here in the end. See what we can start cutting. Nothing here. Another Converge card showing up. Converge decks have pretty much, they're probably just trying to get their fixing straight now. This is good, but it's better in the decks that have a lot of, that are kind of the go wide decks. We do have Hop to it though, and we have the creature that creates spirit tokens, so maybe we play it. Alright, let's see what we got here in the end. We're not going to play Terramorph since we're going to be in 2 colors, I believe. Alright. We have a lot of creatures. Let's see what we have for spells first. Helping Hand. Helping Hand is cheap. It returns something that's dead or that we had to throw away with this. That's good. Removes the card from the graveyard, which can be good. Ultimately, did we get the... We didn't get the 5-drop, did we? Oh, we did get Primary Research. Okay. So it did give us that card. So we didn't lose that pick. That's good. We don't have a ton when it comes to... I might get rid of Return the Favor. We can use it if our opponent... We can fork something our opponent plays and also change the target, which can actually be quite good. I don't know how much mana we're going to be holding in this deck, but for instance, because we don't have a lot of them, but maybe. We have enough tokens that this might be good enough. This also creates a token too. And more token creation than I realized. A couple of Seize the Spoils. We're going to need both of those. We don't have... this is our only way to truly draw. A couple of those. But these aren't actually 5-drops, hopefully. That is. Okay. So kind of looking at everything here. When it comes to removal, we have 1, 2, 3. Maybe this. This could work as removal in a combat situation. So we kind of need those cards. See what we have here that can go. We have a lot of 2-drops. We don't have a ton of instants and sorceries. I mean, I guess we do, but this is for Strixhaven. It doesn't feel like a lot, and we're probably going to cut something down there too. So that might not be our best 2-drop. Do we need to ramp or color fix? No, but you know, it is. If we want to cast a sorcery, I guess that's the thing. I don't think we need that card necessarily. We just want to make sure we have some good 2-drops. Multicolor, really have not a lot of it, but still, do we need the 2-drop or don't we is the question there. I think we can peel back on some of these 2-drops. We don't want to get kind of flooded with a bunch of little creatures that can't get by. You want to just have a nice curve, I think, with this build. So we're going to try to do that and cut those. Okay, I think 2 of those is fine. That's good for us. I think that will be good. That can be good. That can be good. This actually can be great. That can be great, and that can be great. Okay, so we got to cut 4 cards. This is the only other creature I would say maybe. How many creatures do we have right now? 15. Normally I would say that's low, but you know, it is Strixhaven. Hey, Swappy Boy, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. And hopefully I will be back doing, you know, some different times and hopefully the Market Watch video sooner than later too. So, but it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. All right. I mean, one of these gives us a token creature too. Hop to it gives us creatures. So we'll take that into account. I'll probably drop. This does draw us a card. Not many things do. Might be worth keeping just for that reason. I may drop Helping Hand. I think I want to keep our mana at 17 because we do have, I mean, those hopefully are 3-drops, but they might not be. And we got 5, 5, 5, 3, 4. So we want our mana. So maybe I do cut this. This is pretty decent, though. It really is. I hate to actually cut that. Or any more creatures at this point. We definitely need our removal. Primary research is a little expensive. But again, we don't have a lot of ways to draw cards. And this also gets back a creature. We definitely need those and that. And if we have all this token creation, I think we got to run with that. Return the Favor is a little bit hit or miss. You're really, in this deck, I think we're really dependent on what our opponent's doing. I mean, we could fork this. That'd be a lot of mana, though, unless we're playing it for 2 and then 3. There'd still be 5 mana for a fork. So, I don't know. We really don't have the removal, though. These both pick apart graveyards. So we probably really want that primary research. Alright, so here's what I think we got to do. What does this one do again? Whenever one or more cards leave, it becomes prepared. Mill a card, put 2/1 this kind of target creature, gains trample. That costs 3 sorcery speed. This is legendary, though. I might do this. Let's drop the legendary creature. Let's drop 2, 4, 5, 6. Let's drop those 2. Or I could, you know what? I might drop one of these. So we don't really need to ramp necessarily. It's nice that it can ping, but like maybe one pinger is good enough. And we'll keep that instead. Alright, I feel pretty good with that. And we're good with 9/8. Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't know. Like I said, these multicolor decks are tough. The Lorehold decks seem to be the best if you are going to go 2 colors, but I probably would have been happier if we could have splashed for maybe some black and got a little better removal in this deck. I don't think this is a 7-win deck. It's probably somewhere in the 2 to 4 win range would be my guess. We'll see, though. We'll see. I haven't played this exact style of Lorehold deck yet, so we'll see how it goes. We have a little more of a go wide here than I played in the past with these colors. Alright, that's a lot of mana to start things off, and none of our 2-drops. So I don't think we can get away with this hand, quite honestly. We do have this. We do have this, though. You know, I might keep it, because Seize the Spoils will see us more cards and ramp us. Garrison Excavator's good. This could go sideways, though. This could very easily go sideways. So let's see. We drew another higher end, but it is a removal spell, so that's, I'm happy about that. Sure. More land. So I was afraid of just, it doesn't feel like you can win in this format when you don't do anything to turn 3. And we're kind of not doing anything to turn 4 either, because we're going to do this now. Okay. Yup. Well, our opponent isn't anything crazy yet either. Did they miss a land drop, actually? We could have perhaps capitalized on that. This is our most important card. I'm going to play this out in case they have a removal spell burning a hole in their pocket. And they do. So now, Last Gasp would not have killed that, but I assume they probably have more. We'll see. Let's play this out. They did hit a land drop that time. Gonna return that to our hand. Or we could play this. I think I'm gonna just throw this out here. Whatever happens, happens. They're going right for it, I figured. Okay. That is a destroy effect. Yep. Okay. That's actually alright, I think. I mean, we don't have any 3 or less here that can come back to us, huh? But I can take this card back. And crazy enough, we can actually cast it. Alright. Another wander off. Eventually our opponent's got to run out of removal. Problem is, I'm afraid we're going to run out of creatures. Okay, we're not going to get any value off this. However, I don't know, do we want to just wait? I don't want to sit here and not use our mana. Let's just do it. Guess that was a good thing I used it, huh? They know I have this. This thing has counters on it. Let's do it. Alright. I'm just playing off the top of our deck now. We've really fallen behind here. It just goes to show you how good a hand just a bunch of removal can simply be sometimes. This was a pretty nice draw. Yup. And just like that, we're down to 9. We're down to 3, actually. And we are dead next turn, unless we hit something with this. Not enough. Yep. Well, our opponent played the long game there. They just tore apart everything we played and then tore apart our hand and then just came in and beat us with flyers. So, I mean, it was a good Silver Quill deck. I mean, our draws could have been a little better, but we have some decent sized flyers as well. But I mean, like I said, the removal, they were hitting some early cards that I didn't feel were super relevant, and they did stumble on land for a turn. So I thought, well, maybe we got a chance here, but they just ran over us pretty well. All right, now we only have 2 lands and none of our 2-drops. So if we stumble on land here, we're dead. This is less exciting because we're not flooding. This does ramp us though, but we need that 1 more mana to get there. And we need something in our graveyard. So, yikes. We are on the draw. So I'm going to reluctantly keep this. We have no interaction though. At least not for a while. You know what? I don't know. It doesn't feel good. This is a lot better. I might actually ship the land here. Either that or this. I think I'll ship that. And hope we don't run into lands. That's how we lose this one. We are on the draw here though, so hopefully we can get some action. We have no removal spells. Hopefully we get a card draw out of this. We may or may not. If they want to use removal on that, I wouldn't be super sad. Let's see, we could hop to it next turn, or we can seize the spoils. A lot of it depends on what they play here. Or we could untap something, draw a card. Or maybe not. They're looking at that. No, they're looking at the 3-1 though. Okay. Sure. My draw. That's a pretty good draw. Be better later, I mean, if it survives, but at least it's a creature. Potentially more than a creature. Okay, that's fine. That did its job. This is spicy. Although I probably should have. I could have played hop to it first, I suppose. And then played it a second time. probably should get rid of that so they do not okay. Sure. It's back again. They did not attack. Be nice to have one more mana here, but we got what we got. We could attack in with this. They could be afraid we have... I'm going to do it. They might play around the +2/+2. Yeah, they did. I figured. Turn the favor. Maybe. Keep that on top just in case. They have a lot of cards, so they'll probably play a removal spell at some point. Now, are we holding 3 mana to wait for that moment? I don't know, but we'll see. That's a first striker, right? Interesting ability. Attacking into that's a little awkward now. I would like to hold this back. Now this does create a treasure token. So as long as we hold a red, but then what do I want to discard? I could discard this. We'll also pull the land. All right. They have open mana. I'd say I'd try to bluff again, but probably not into open mana. I'm just going to hold this back and see if the return, the favor can pay off for us and we can deflect something. Well, didn't pay off that time. Can hop to it. Some point we could overwhelm them. I also fork this. If they were to attack or tap something, Could fork Johnny's response. Okay. Could just do that. If like we draw a land, say, and we got nothing better to do. What if we fork Johnny's response? Just take out their two best things. Well, we drew the land. Alright, so if we were to do that, what do we want to get rid of? There's a 2-3, there's a 3-2, there's this 3-3. So we probably want to get rid of the 3-3. The 2-2 is a little awkward because that's first strike. To wait in case they play something worse. This is going to yield them 2 more tokens shortly. So that probably needs to go too. These are both instants, so we don't have to do it now. So let's hold up. Unless we thought we were really going to attack now, but I kind of want to see, considering how many cards they have in their hand, what happens here. They could very well have a return the favor of their own. That seems to be how MTG Arena pairs decks up, based on having the same cards usually. So, yep. Yep. Okay. So that's another kind of rough one. So this is worth killing more so than the other thing. So let's do this. They have not been attacking with this. Why not? Take 2 damage for that, but I think that's okay. And we're rewarded with a land. Okay. Probably just better off holding. I mean, they can start chipping away at us with the flyers, but that is a risk because we are holding a card. We have we're pretty wide on the battlefield. They're only at 7. So I think they have 4 cards in their hand though. So right now I'd say they have the advantage here, but now they are attacking. Might give us an opening if we draw the right thing here. Full mana. Attack with everything. We're still at 10. As long as we kill something. They can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if I were to kill that. Let's just attack in with everything. They got Johnny's response, okay. What else you got? So they're trying to kill that, and that. They're only going to take 3 damage. This might be the most dangerous thing out there, actually. So the crackback for us is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they end up having the +2/+2 or dead, or no, well, no, because that creature died. They need to do +4/+4 damage to us. Well, that can eventually do something. We don't want to exile anything from their graveyard, huh? Oh, it's your end step. Okay, so we can. So we probably want to look for things that are 3 or less that are problematic, like something like this. Let's get that out of there. Okay. New attack. Still have 4 cards in their hand, though. Yeah, there goes that. I figured that was going to happen. They just couldn't let that lifelinker stay on the battlefield. Yup. Yup. They could attack for 3 here, but they are risking keeping themselves open a little bit. They could attack for 4. There's that, I suppose. Yup. You got some cards, yeah. Yeah, I think they got us. Alright. We could concede here, probably. And they just recalled and we drew another land, so. Anything in our graveyard of interest? It's not like we flooded, we just hit a land pocket at the wrong time. Our deck just doesn't see enough cards. Yeah, okay. That's I don't think we have anything. We don't have a board sweep, so there's nothing here that's going to really save us. I guess the only thing, if they overcommit with an attack that doesn't finish us, and we get something to buff our team, maybe we could sneak in 4 damage, but probably have to draw our other draw to. I don't feel like this is an 0-3 deck. Apparently it's an 0-2 deck. Sure. Yes, I'm going to do it. Yeah, that's lethal. 2, 2, and 1. Or they could do the 1 first and attack. Then it would be even 1 more. Oh, they also have this too. So yeah. Not even counting that. Sure. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do right quick here is just grab some water, which I should have done to begin with, and then we'll play our next game and hope this deck doesn't go 0-3. I don't think it's that bad of a deck, quite honestly. Yeah, just draws weren't with us last couple games. This time it started out, we did mulligan at the beginning of that game. It started out okay, though. It just kind of fizzled when we needed to hit something. We have a lot of good cards, powerful cards that just not coming up. Now we haven't even seen our flyers in either game. So There's that, I guess. Do we have more than one flyer? I know we have the one. I thought we had two, but maybe I'm wrong. Still, though, we just need a little more strength, and it's just not there. You know, like I said in the beginning, I think this deck is lacking. It could have used a little more removal. All right, let's glance at it real quick before I leave. Is there anything we'd want to change? Like, is there... I don't think that would have helped. I mean, this might... I mean, this would have helped last game. Maybe even if we drew it. Could have won us the game, maybe. The second one of these, I mean, we haven't really had the option to do anything with the one we had. Is there anything in this that has just not been good for us? We still haven't seen Living History. Bottom line here is we're just not seeing enough cards. We haven't got anything going from our Garrison excavator either. Excavator. Well, spit that out. Yeah, I mean, I kind of see our issue. I think a little bit of more evasion would have been helpful. We do have the menace, we do have a flyer, but a little more of that would have been okay. I mean, this would be good if we went, like, if we drew this at the right time last game, that could have got us there. It just didn't happen. All this really did for us was draw. Could take a land out. We did hit it did hit a lot of land, and we do have those treasure tokens too. Maybe that's a little risky, but let's see. Let's just run that and see what it does. All right, I will be right back after I get some water, and we'll play the next game. All right, we're back. Let's play this game. I really would not want to go 3 with this deck. Hopefully we can get a win here. Like I said, I don't feel like this is an 0-3 deck. I don't think it's a 7-win deck. To me, it's kind of in the middle. We're going to see a card. We can play Living History. Hopefully seize the spoils. I think this is a keep. But if we stumble on land, we're in trouble. Hit a land. They did not want to attack with that, huh? They're valuing that pretty well. So I might just pitch this. It doesn't look like it's doing anything for us. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting something. They're stuck on land. Well, we'll see. We gotta hit something though that's not a 1/1 token. Okay, there we go. This will probably be a game. Okay. Now we're flooding on land. Really don't want to use our removal for any of this stuff. I guess we can hold on to a return the favor. Could tap their thing and draw a card. That'd be worth it. We do have another removal spell in our hand, 2 removal spells in our hand, so it might be worth it. Can also copy. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna copy this ability. Okay, auto tap. Yeah, auto pay. Sure. Tap. Tap. Take action. Resolve. So I didn't deflect. We just each got one? I don't know. I don't know if I clicked on that wrong or if that's actually what should have happened. Got cards though. That's fine. It's a good card, but I'd rather have this actually right now. And I can still play this if I want to. Yikes. Deal 6, huh? Well, you can pitch cards if you want. Looks like they, for the most part, like their hand, I guess. They just drew the one card. Still got one white for this open if we need it. Also, if they were to, I don't know, I wouldn't use this on these, but if they were to play a haste creature that was really good or something, I guess we got that. Okay, that could be dangerous. That could be very bad for us. They still have 4 open mana too. They could fire off something right now and kill 2 of our creatures. All I could do is +2/+2 something to protect maybe the 3/2. Okay. Pay your life. Sure. How much damage is this doing? 4? Could be doing more, I guess. So they're doubling it. Okay, X is 2, but are they going to double it and try to hit it twice? If I go to save it, they will, right? Because they can do this anytime. Unless the trigger just went by. I'm about to find out. I think they missed the trigger to copy it. No, apparently it copied. Okay. Did it already copy? I guess it already copied. Alright, well. That's that. Do we just take 3 here? Or do I? Yeah, I think we do. I guess that's what that trigger was. Not the ability to copy it, but actual copying the card. Which is unfortunate. So we're going to have to get rid of this. Which kind of sucks. And we'll just have to block with our tokens this turn, and then play our creature that will probably die. I mean, this can kill this. We can get it back. Yeah, I think this is game. Yeah, unless we draw really well here. Yeah, I think we're done. Oh, well. So what do you think? Think they got an instant they can play here? Probably. Okay. Land. fire off this, attack for 5. And we can chump that. They'll gain 2. They're just going to attack with flyer. Because they don't know what this last card is, though. I even took a land out. How much land did we see here? 4, 8, 9. I got one. I exiled the land. 10. Yeah, 10 of our lands. We only have 16 lands in the deck, though. So the last 19 cards, there's only 6 lands. That kind of sucks. Alright, attack for 4. We would just get run over, so we're not doing that. Oh well. Well, we did get a little flooded. Man, there's that card. We have not drawn, or if we did, we haven't played it. Yep. Sure. We're just dead in the air. That's disappointing. Like I said, I don't think this was a great deck. But I thought maybe we could get 3 wins out of it. Our draws were just not great. But, it's not the type of deck that is going to guarantee you good draws because it just wasn't constructed well enough. We don't have enough ways to see cards. We didn't have enough removal, and we didn't have enough evasion. So, ultimately, that's what you get, I guess. You get an 0-3. Could we have won some games with some better draws? Sure. I think we could have, but you just can't guarantee that, I think, with a deck like the one we just played, unfortunately. So, let's see here. Oops, was that done? I think that was done. I didn't have to click on, maybe I did. We did make one sort of bad mistake when we wasted our +2/+2, but again, that wasn't going to save us. They just attacked with flyers and we couldn't interact with them, so. Alright, well, before I go, maybe we can open a few packs at least. See what's happening here in the world of Strixhaven. What do we got? Giant Growth. Berta. Open 10 of these things. Maybe we'll get something awesome. What do we got here? Alright, let's find out. We got Informed Ink Wright. Traumatic Critique. Dina's Guidance. Nita Forum Consolator. Suspend Aggression. Preordain. Erode. Be good if we want to play Standard. Moseo. Porcemona Professor. Planar Engineering. And a Moment of Reckoning is a great limited card. Too bad we didn't open that in pack 1. That's shared roots. Be the storm. Okay. Stargaze. Sure. Open 10 more packs. That was fun. We'll do that one more time. All right. What do you think? Echo Casting Symposium. That's fancy. Target player creates tokens, copy target creature you control paradigm. These paradigm cards are nasty and limited. If you can counter them, then you're okay. But if they get resolved, you're just done. Like, you have no recourse. Some of them are better than others. Obviously, this one, if you could wipe the board or something, maybe you still have a chance. But this is just going to catch up to you, right? Like, it's ridiculous. The red one, if your opponent's not careful, they could potentially get themselves into a point where you could maybe make them draw and mill them out. They don't have to use it though, so it's not like the red one's going to mill them, However, with that being said, at some point the red one does become bad though, because if they can't use the ability, it's not going to be as great. But they probably got enough uses out of it before it got to that point that they won. But these cards are nasty. Nasty. Deathcap Glade. That's good to have. I don't know if I have a bunch already, but who knows? There's another one. Arc of Hunger, great limited card too. Our deck really could have used that. A card like that could have really switched. Granted, you have to draw it, but that in our deck could have really changed everything. Just that one card. It's probably the best card in limited, quite honestly. Definitely the best rare. For 4, what you're getting out of that card, amazing. And there's not a lot of artifact removal. There's some, obviously. It could always be boarded in a best of 3, but people aren't running it unless they're running a braid. And I've totally played Arc and have had it abraded. It happens. So, but yeah, great card. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it. Before we go, though, I again want to remind you that this stream has been brought to you by FlipsideGaming.com. Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pick up Secrets of Strixhaven there. You can also pre-order Marvel Superheroes products as well. They have those up on their website. And they have a whole lot of other great things too, Magic-related and otherwise. So check them out. They've been a great sponsor of the channel for a long time. And they are a local game store as well, not like a warehouse or a distributor. They do support their local Magic scene as well, which is awesome. So anyway, if your orders are over $100 or consist only of singles, your shipping will be free in the U.S. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, check out the description below. And once I'm done streaming here, I'll put a link in the comment section as well. So either or, and you can go directly there, see what they got. Also, again, in case you joined us later in the stream and you're wondering, I am trying to get a Market Watch video out, hopefully sooner than later. I just had some family issues, and I'm hoping that we'll be back to normal maybe within a couple weeks, week or two, and we'll have some Market Watch videos coming out again. So stay tuned. Hopefully sooner than later, like I said. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I do appreciate it. Hey, Joseph. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Yeah, it was kind of sad. We went 0-3 with a deck. Not a great deck that we drafted. The draft was a little tight, but didn't feel like it was 0-3 deck. Felt like we probably could have got 2 or 3 wins out of it, but we did not. We didn't draw that well. So, yeah. But, it was what it was. But good to see you. Hope things are going well for you. I was just wrapping it up. But anyway. So, I guess that's everything. Until next time, though, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like and subscribe. And, of course, have a great day. And, yeah, Joseph, absolutely. You do learn from it. Like I kind of said at the end, there were some big flaws in that deck. Now, our draft was tight. I mean, it's hard to say if I could have drafted around those flaws, but it needed a little more removal. It could have used a little bit more evasion, and definitely another way to see some more cards. That's the thing that's really hard about this current meta, I think, with draft, is a lot of people want to play the 5-color decks. They're the best. So when you're playing the 5-color decks, you can basically take everything, and they're taking a lot of card draw, a lot of ramp, and then they're taking their 5-color payoffs. So if you're not in a seat at the table where you get the 5-color, you have the 5-color stuff happening for you, you're not opening some good cards for that deck and maybe getting past a couple, then you're trying to play 3 colors probably. We ended up only in 2. But if you're playing 2 or 3, now all your best tools are getting eaten up, and you're really kind of behind the 8 ball, it seems. So the meta right now is a little weird. I don't know if that will change if more and more people try to just force 5 colors. But right now it's awkward. like we were not in a seat to get the 5-color deck at all. I didn't see any payoffs until the last pack at the end when everybody probably had their payoffs. So it was as far as fixing too, was real tight. Like there are a couple, things that made treasure tokens, but we really didn't have anything go by that was like our strong, search for a land type cards. We opened one in the 3rd pack, but oh well, is what it is. I had a good time playing, actually. I do like the set a lot. I do think that it's the meta for draft anyway. Maybe we should just play sealed sometime and see how that goes when they're not seeded packs like we played originally. But I do feel like right now the draft meta is a little weird. Like it's kind of feast or famine. You can sometimes get that deck and it's awesome. If you don't get that deck, you're you're lucky to get 3 wins, 4 wins. So is what it is. So, but it is a great set. I do agree with that. It's a lot of fun. Some awesome cards, especially for constructed. I do think it's fun to play. Like again, if it was balanced a little more with this 5-color, just feels a little too pushed. Like it would be amazing for draft. I think sealed could be fun. I know we played a sealed when it was seeded, and that felt a little awkward. Just felt like it did feel like Witherbloom, at least when you had seeded packs, was just way too good. I don't know if that would be the case without seeded packs. Maybe not. So maybe we'll try that sometime. I'd be curious. I know they are doing the qualifier sealed today, actually, this weekend. I don't know. Do we want to do that tomorrow? I might be able to stream that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. You too, Joseph. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great weekend. And it's nice talking always. So thank you very much. And I'll be seeing you soon. I may stream. I'll definitely stream tomorrow, as long as my computer is working. Which it's been good. It's been good. I don't want to jinx myself, but the last 3 times I streamed, it's been flawless. So I think maybe I made enough adjustments to get it right, hopefully. So we'll see. Anyway, have a great day. Good to see you, and enjoy your weekend as well. So thank you very much. And anyway, that will wrap it up. Thanks, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll stream again, and hopefully the Market Watch will be back. Hopefully before the end of the month. If not next week, maybe the week after. We'll see. I'm trying. So hopefully things will get all smoothed out again. But anyway, talk to y'all soon. Have a great day. Thank you again, Joseph.